How is it going, guys? Welcome back to our continued our continued Shadowrun of Shadowrun Returns. Last time we started to assault the Telestrian Megacorp. We're kind of ground floor. We've just accessed the elevator. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's continue to assault Telestrian Industries. Right. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Crowding into a corporate elevator on a Shadowrun is risky. You're exposed, vulnerable. But time is of the essence. The CEO's office is 50 floors up and the Baron has your back, in theory. Light, blanderized music flows softly from hidden speakers as you make your way up to James Telestrian's office and towards your objective, a sample of Project Aegis. You need to find the sample and get out before the Baron loses control of the Telestrian mainframe and all hell breaks loose. Then we'll do so. It's looking rather empty at the moment. Get reloaded, Wolf. You also get reloaded. You could probably do with... Who's not got... Fuck, no one's got shields. Okay. The globe strows with an unearthly light. The areas around Terra Nagura and Terra Nanog are especially bright. We're definitely going to get ambushed in here, aren't we? We are 100% getting ambushed in here. If they're going to come from somewhere, where do we think they're going to come from? There, maybe? You're going to have to hack over here, so let's get you behind the desk. Right. Okay. There is definitely a trap coming. Who's that? Coyote. That's me. Right, shall we? Do a little save first. Do a little save. Ow. Ow. Maybe you come here. You armor up all three of us on the outside would make sense, right? Including yourself, because you apparently love to die. Here we go. Still can't heal. Cam node 1. Lovely. Now I can heal myself. Okay, I'm guessing the camera's sorted. Fuck you, white I see. I kill you. Not quite. I not quite kill you. Doop-a-doop-a-boo. I can't see you. I will reload my gun. Nice. I guess reload. What's that giving him? Half cover. And that gives him full cover. Yeah, you get over here. Four of them. Fuck. Node of concern node. Local files search result for Project Aegis. Security threat assessment Lintellestrian. At this point, we cannot confidently assign a motive to Miss Telestrian's hiring of Shadowrunners to destroy the company's Columbia River facility, but there are two leading contenders. The most likely is that she's working for a rival megacorp seeking a competitive advantage, but an alternative explanation is that it has something to do with her deep involvement with the Universal Brotherhood. While Telestrian Industries is of course would never interfere with an employee's religious choices, our 2053 investigation raised concerns that Miss Telestrian's devotion to the cult-like Universal Brotherhood could represent a security risk to the company, and it is possible this has become true. I see. Oh, hello. Don't miss it. Fucking 90%. You deserve to get hit. Let's get us all beefed up and ready again. Oh, is that like Overwatch? Yeah, we'll do that. Fuck it. Nice. What? Hello. Fuck's sake. Stop missing it like fucking 93%. It's stupid. Pop. Oh. I think instead of shooting, let's put her on Overwatch. That worked quite nicely, didn't it? Maybe I'll give you added accuracy. Ow. Nice. Oi. Right, let's run down here, which gives us a better shot at him. And we can also heal ourselves. That's how it's done. I can't believe I didn't realize there was fucking Overwatch. Still alive? Not anymore. Phone VM search results for Project Aegis. Call from Thomas Telestrian, recorded 5 days ago. Dad, it's all gone. The runners attacked last night and managed to blow the whole damn Columbia River facility to bits. I've had teams sorting through the rubble all morning, and they haven't found any viable Project Aegis material. The sample I sent you is all that's left. This is a mess. Lots of people dead, and the building's a total loss. Call me to discuss what you want me to do next. Tom. I don't think we've got anyone else coming yet, have we? You... Whilst we wait for that to refresh, you can rebuff everyone's armor. Thank you, kind sir. Hello. What are you? You're a black, I see. Very good. Don't miss. Don't miss. Fuck. Phew. Overwatch. Overwatch. You might as well also go on Overwatch. Fuck. How do I make the thingy go down? Hostile targets creates firewall, reduces alarm state by 4. Oh, that takes 2 action points. Okay, I guess let's go touch this then. Email and IM search results for Project Aegis. Sample security. Mr. Telestrian, in light of the recent attacks, I've relocated the only remaining sample of Project Aegis to the safe in my office. The safe is hidden, and the safe's lock is mechanical and thus not at risk from Matrix Decker attacks. Sincerely, Eric Silverstar, Director of Security, Telestrian Industries, Seattle office. Well done, mon ami. As it happens, Eric Silverstar's office is on this very floor. About time a little good fortune came our way, eh? You know, it's almost as if things are going to plan. As you say, now, to stop those elevators. I'm sure there is an accessible node in this system we can access. Find it before you are overrun with guards. Complete. Gain access to the office. Okay, to find the sample, gain access to the office, regain control of the elevators. Okay. There's the elevator. I guess we should wait for our boy to come back, though. Right? I knew it, you bastard. Okay. Hi Hazel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, how are you doing? Hydrate, I've only got beer, but I'll hydrate with beer, thank you. I hope you're having a very good Thursday. I am being surrounded by blobs. Boxes, some might say. Let's just spam them. They keep missing anyway. Yeah, I'm having a good day, thank you. Finished work, which is always pleasant. And hopefully, coming to the end of Shadowrun. But I will miss this pumping soundtrack. The soundtrack's great. I've been enjoying it a lot. There we go. Regain control of the elevators. And then hopefully I can just run out of this place. Stream's going good, thank you. I mean, I'll be honest with you. My streaming is just an excuse to play through my ridiculous backlog of games. Currently it's Shadowrun. So I do have Shadowrun, Dragonfall, and Hong Kong as well. So I'll do those at some point, but I've just bought the Riven remake as well, so I'd quite like to play that. If you're a puzzle game fan, Riven's like a classic puzzle game from 1993. but they just did a remake, and it looks gorgeous. Oh, it's a long way home. Yes, you may ask me something. Right, he's home, so we can make a move. Who makes my panels and emotes? No one at the moment, but my girlfriend is an artist, so she's gonna do it for me. So she says. So she says. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck. Yeah, I guess it's a commission of sorts, right? But for free. It's a free commission. Oh, cool. What do you draw? Alright, here we go. Get back to the elevator. Continue the assault on the Megacorp. I'm going to do a quick save as well, because that went far too smoothly for my liking. Your comlink chirps again and the Baron's face appears on the screen. His voice is far less confident than before. Ah, this is new. Things not going according to plan, Baron? Apparently Mr. Silverstar's reputation for paranoia is well founded. This panel is a hard-coded door control that cannot be accessed from the Matrix. It was not here yesterday. How did he have it installed so fast? Maybe if you gave me more information we could figure out the next step together. Somebody will think of something. Very well. This will work, but the plan requires you and only you to stay the night. What about my crew? You will find the elevator, once again under our control. It goes to an empty parking garage in safety. Your hired help will be able to clear the building with ease. You, however, will be Telestrian's newest employee come sunrise. Now allow me to tell you where to go. Ha! Ha. You hunker down in the janitor's locker room amid the smells of industrial-strength cleanser, floor wax, and body odor. Sleep is impossible, as you must be constantly on your guard for the telltale sounds of security teams or building maintenance crews. Morning eventually comes, and with it, another chance at Project Aegis. Good morning, mon ami. You look well. You better have a good reason for locking me in here overnight. Given Mr. Silverstar's paranoia about security, we could not get into his office in a straightforward manner last night. However, thanks to the mayhem created by you and your Shadowrunners, a situation ripe for exploitation now exists. Ripe for exploitation, hey? While you waited here, I continued to probe, looking for some of the less secure, more mundane Telestrian office files. Shipping records indicate that Mr. Silverstar recently took delivery of several paintings he commissioned after being promoted to VP of Telestrian Security. The shipment was called Our Values. On the same day, building maintenance reported installing the artwork in his office at the same time as a piece of equipment purchased from FujiCorp. Although they attempted to obfuscate it, I believe it is the safe. And the sample is in the safe. You're very bright. Mr. Silverstar is personally conducting the investigation into last night's break-in. He is interviewing personnel who may have pertinent information. You need to be one of the personnel he interviews, in his office. Once you are inside, you'll need him to leave so that you can find a way to get the sample. So I tell him I have evidence so I can get inside his office for an interview. Close. You will plant evidence of your own creation. There are 3 matrix emergency power junctions on this level. If we add some comlink chips to them, it will make last night's run appear to be preparation for a larger run. It will bring the attention of Telestrian security. I can handle it, but I'll need a way to get around the building without attracting attention. There is a janitor's uniform, ID badge, and comlink chips in the locker. They will get you general access and allow you to pass a basic inspection. The rest is up to you. One more thing. Mr. Silverstar is well known for his creative security measures. You would do well to learn as much as you can about this man before meeting him. Now, quickly change and I will unlock the door. Okay, out of my bunny ears and back into a janitor's outfit. Apparently my favourite of all outfits. My new objective, don't blow my cover. Okay, I will not blow my cover. Doopy-doo-doo-doo. Hello everybody, I'm just a normal janitor, going about my normal janitor duties. Where is that dustpan and brush? Where is my mop? Oh no, I must fix that leaky container. Look at this blood everywhere. Oh, what kind of a mess did we cause? The supervisor has the look of a stuffer shack manager with delusions that he's on a career track rather than what he is, a disposable dime-a-dozen resource. Hey, there you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Sorry I missed you when you first came in, but I only found out that you were starting an hour ago when you suddenly showed up in the system. Weird glitch or something. Normally, we'd watch an orientation trid and walk through our mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on the first day, but you're going to need to clean up some blood. Maybe a lot. Cleaning up other people's messes is what I do. You'll have your hands full. There was some sort of break-in last night. Some people were, just trying to get things cleaned up on this floor. And listen, people are going to be on edge today, so try to stay invisible and don't get into any trouble. Otherwise they're going to call me, and I'm going to have to reprimand you and put a note on your file. Sounds good. We'll get to those orientation trids another day. I hope they get whoever did this. Only a fool would attack a Telestrian corporate office and think they can get away with it. Start heading from room to room and clean what needs cleaning. Good luck, and welcome to Terrestrian. Right, here's an informative, educational display of how to do things wrong. What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. Top floor may only be accessed with the expressed authorization of Eric Silverstar, our VP of Security. You can head to the lowest floors if your supervisor wants. Okay, better get back to it. Doopy doop boop boo. two men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raoul. I know and you know there's nothing in that vent, but when I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said I was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statements and all that dreck. But today isn't the day for Telestrian Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't in today. Just get in there and take another look. I have to go upstairs and report. Hey, do you need me to go in there? A filthy guard is looking into an open vent. He's clearly not enjoying the idea of climbing back into the duct. Sorry I tracked that dreck all over the floor. He shakes his head. Man, I can't believe what happened the other night. To the Night Watch, rather. From what I can tell, it looks like our guys got hit pretty hard. He shakes his head. Yeah, they chewed through those guys pretty good. Must have been pros. So do you think you're done climbing in the vents, chummer? I need to get this room done before I get in trouble. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Perfect. And that means I can go and plant my chip. Matrix emergency power junction. The access panel comes off with a quiet pop and you place the chip inside. Ding ding ding. 20 karma? What do we spend this on? Close combat, melee, unarmed, throwing, biotech, decking, ESP, drone, spellcasting, chi casting. It gives me a new etiquette. Do I want to do some charisma, maybe? Or do I want to just... Maybe I just focus on being the most badass rifle dude. Huh. Let's think about it. Oh, Jiminy. Who caused a mess in here? It's awful. Holy moly. As the Telestrian tech jockey turns to speak, notice a panel has been removed from one of the LAN racks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar's calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvent on my servers. So, Ka, I get it. You never get the straight dope around here. He lets out a big sigh while shaking his head in agreement. Yeah, I get it. Silverstar was already here, hounding me, like a Matrix tech could have stopped a decking intrusion. Now I've got to execute a full diagnostic on the LAN racks before he comes back for his security report. He told me this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate the Telestrian corporate value of efficiency. I think his investigation is going to be more about who to pin this on than finding answers. Do you think these duties are going to be important? Or these values, sorry. So we have duty, we've got efficiency. Do you think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It'd be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no problem. Just another day in paradise, right? Oh, I'm so charismatic with my 2 in charisma. Pop. Nice. The open panel is a rat's nest of cables and half disassembled hardware. Some of it's loose. Yeah, I'll take some. That might get me in trouble. I might get searched. Fuck. Well... It's all good. It's all good. I have to say, at this point, it's not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrian corporate policy. You failed in your duty. I know it's duty above all for you security types, but I am the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for you data pushers as well. Right now, it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere. I need to make my report to Eric. Hi, chum. The wage slave is on the edge. He's staring vacantly at his terminal with his hands to his face and his fingers twitching nervously. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz. Unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you out. He shakes his head. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. I hear you. Let me tell you about all the crap I have to clean up. You don't have to tell me. In fact, I prefer you didn't tell me anything. Just buzz. No need to get excited, chummer. There'll be plenty of blame to go around. Oh, it's so unfair. They have no right to take me down for something that security should have caught. Truth. As if all the bodies in here were created by someone who left his terminal unlocked. I mean, I didn't want this to happen. I mean, hell, who would? Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be any the wiser. You're right. There's no reason I should let security push me around. Just do it quick. You place the cables and data chips around the terminal casing. There we go. How's that look? Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad I could help. Would you mind clearing out of here for a while? There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this between us. I will remember. I will remember. And since we have 8 points, I will remember to add more to my long-ranged skills. Boop. Nice. Don't blow your cover, find the Aegis sample. So now we talk to this guy and say, can I go upstairs please, kind sir? What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. Top floors, blah blah blah. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He turns back to you and has a brief conversation. He turns his back on you and has a brief conversation, then he turns back. Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. Okay. Collecting the sample, the brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time at Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. and your goal. Hi guys. This is a restricted area. You can't go in there. I'm just looking. Wait, isn't this the guy's office? I feel like I should probably reload. What happened? Is that a secret ending, maybe? There you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down, then it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? He laughs. Well, yes, that is our first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor no less. No, I'm speaking of my third and final value of vigilism, which I seem to be sorely lacking around here. Vigilism, okay? Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishments must be given where required. Now please start filling out the report on the datapad, and I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Your comlink begins to ring. You pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I'm tracking Silverstar, and he's already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. Okay. That shows duty, so yes, push it. The frame clicks into place and the sliding, the blah blah goes back. Depicted as a clock tower at the train station, reads efficiency. Okay. He has a few guards, a tech worker, and a very nervous wage slave gathered in from the boardroom and is beginning to question them. The photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in Celestian colours in a staggering formation cutting a swath across the rippling field of wheat. Unity. No. That says there is an open bottle of expensive scotch and a single glass that appears to be half empty and a half-smoked cigar. I want vigilism. The painting shows a wild mountainscape with clouds ringing, lofty peaks. The plaque reads Independence. No, vigilism, right? The painting is of a small lighthouse in an intense storm, at night perched on a rocky outcropping. Its light stabs out into the darkness. The plaque reads Vigilance. There is a safe that has a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely keyed to Mr. Silverstar. Okay, I think I've probably done this wrong then, because... Pick up the half-smoked cigar. Put the moist end of the cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click and a faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Great work, mon ami. It's time for stealth. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator. And your path is clear. Head to the elevator to make your escape. Well, shit. Hi guys, just passing through. Okay, so I could have actually just come down. I wonder if it would have ended the game if I got caught by this guy before I'd done the job and got the sample. That would have been unfortunate. Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? The smirk broadens. That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. He smiles wolfishly. Come on, Drek for brains. Make the wrong choice. I'll opt for a stand-up conversation. Damn, I was hoping to be able to bring you in feet first. Well, fuck-a-doodle-do. There goes our plans. From the floor of the Lone Star cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the grey overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design is a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway, where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, Special Forces troops from Tier 10 Gire. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. McCluskey. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner, and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, Elf. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tier 10 Gire, and one of the richest men in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You his lapdog? His eyes say I'd love to kill you now, but his mouth continues to smirk. I got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? Free will. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. I want to go this way. Hey, you're not going anywhere. Okay. Sorry, I'll come inside. Mr. Quoth, hello. The fussy elf with the air of a Victorian butler studies you from your toes to the tips of your pointed ears before he speaks. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. This is an extraordinary estate. May I look around before I see him? You may wait here a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. Stature, what? However, the upstairs is off-limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. Okay, I want to come in here. Oh no, you're the Telestrian dude. I want to explore. Algernon? The fuck are you doing here? There is a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses' Union. It is good to see you again. There is much to do. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all, Wolf. I go where I am needed. I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. Okay, I physically can't go upstairs. They are physically stopping me from going upstairs. Unacceptable. Right, let's go talk to him then, I guess. Hi, Jimmy. I can call you Jimmy, right? As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from his computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Calculating and cold, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivet. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your betters mansion. It's something else, the feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. He looks like a vampire. This whole thing feels vampiric, actually. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they're impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my Vice President of Security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debts? Would you take a check? I understand humour. I do not appreciate it, but I understand its uses. Yours was not a good use of humour, however. It neither charmed me, disarmed the tension, nor infuriated me to the point of providing you with a quick death. Before you attempt any more of your lowbrow monkey shines, I will lay out your technical situation. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. Should we be like super truthful? I could say that one, I guess. It goes like this. Your half-brother Sam Watts hired me to find his own killer. He had a dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. You impress me, sir. My father's bastards are intentionally not well known, even to themselves. Nevertheless, I fail to see the connection between this Sam Watts's death and a raid on one of my office buildings. There is no connection between the research project and the dead man that I am aware. Sam was killed by your half-sister Jessica. Jessica is protected by giant bugs. Aegis kills giant bugs. Kill the bugs, kill Jessica, get paid. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. You did well back there. Without you, we'd all be dead. She closes her eyes. Thank you, but I'm not sure that death would be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream, and I'll wake up and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You're safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakim involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this man. We will speak of it later, in private. Now then, Wolf. There are people I wish you to meet. Oh, crippled little friend. That must be the Baron. Now then, Wolf. There are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a man of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. Well, we're not dead. There is a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude and of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth, you are in the presence of history. And I'm wearing a bunny rabbit face mask. Because that's how I buzz around the social circles. That's how I like to impress the elite. Lady and gentlemen, this is Wolf. He is the elf who saved my daughter, and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brachus, what does the representative of the great dragon, Wolfulv, have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brackhaus. Brackhaus or Brachus? Brackhaus. Speaks slowly, with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My Lord Wolfulv has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows... Hans, dear, I love you. But you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Wolf, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magically awakened animal like a wyvern or a hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. Is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friends exist on both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner in this case being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised, in short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sorts of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then it's feeding time. Harlia Quinn is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. What does this have to do with a great dragon and an elf who likes cosmetics? Funny kid, but it's no laughing matter. This is bigger than hunting down an insect shaman or putting a few 9mm rounds into a bug. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find, and implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses, again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider this scenario, faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Wolf. It is an invasion. My Lord Wolfulv knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. So you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Herr Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Wolfulv's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it's released from its host. The formula, a fluorescing astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once, and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now that was a mouthful. Can you memorize it, or are you reading it off index cards? My Director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astrobacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. What makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work? He grins and his red lipstick catches the light. Because it has to. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has a nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission? I'm a professional, and professionals get paid for their work. I assume that serving all mankind involves compensation? Of course. Here is my proposal. If you prevent the Queen from being summoned and destroy the insects in the next... What? If you prevent the Queen from being summoned and destroy the insects in the next... 1 million nuyen will be divided by the surviving team members. Come on, Mr. Telestrian, stretch those philanthropic muscles of yours and toss a little more money into the shadows. How much is this plane of existence worth to you? Do not overplay your hand, sir. You could still be arrested for the attack on my office and, if my sources are correct, the justifiable but illegal death of Dr. Holmes. Alternately, I could simply eliminate you and find one of the mercenaries you hired to play your part. Then I graciously accept your offer. Excellent. He claps his hands as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way that the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brackhouse raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need him to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Wolf. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them the last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go, and we'll bug right out of here. He sighs. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you're ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant Quoth. He is highly resourceful. Okay, speak to Quoth. I got some karma. That's 10 karma. That lets me do some stuff. That lets me do even more damage. Currently at the maximum for trolls. Right. Let's go talk to some people. Talk to me, Hans. We did not allow many opportunities during our briefing to for you to ask questions, Shadowrunner. You may ask them now. How did the insect spirits get here? When the membrane between the plane thins, the insect spirits reach into the mind of a shaman and begin their manipulation. playing on weaknesses and offering unlimited power if the ritual needed to bring these spirits here are performed. But once a shaman takes on an insect spirit as a totem, they begin an inevitable decline into insanity, slowly losing their humanity. Eventually, the shaman completely succumbs, choosing the contentment and sense of clear purpose that being part of a hive provides. Perform your role, serve your queen, that is all. If Lothway had seen this before and knew another was coming, why didn't he move faster? Based upon the previous cycles of magic, the first insects are not due to appear for another 700 years. My Lord Lothway believed he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time. It is concerning. What do you think's different? Perhaps it's due to the population of humans and metahumans on Earth being so much higher than in the previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher. Or perhaps it is the density of the population coupled with the advances of society and technology that has altered things. Magic has never returned to a world like this one before. The density of sentient creatures, coupled with the density of information, coupled with a new concept, the technological persistence of memory, heightens a society's existential angst. Thus, more people realize how truly horrible existence is, simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. Lothway is studying the question now. What's it like to serve a great dragon? The German man's eyes narrow. Do not misconstrue my relationship with Lord Lothway. I do not serve. Where did the insect spirits come from? As the level of magic in the Sixth World grows, for lack of a better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases. When the membrane between the planes is thin enough, ritual magic may be used to draw beings from one to the other. Thanks, Rothouse, or whatever you're called. May I provide spells, spirit foci, or fetishes to help you on this critical quest? Got a question. Were you spying on me at the Seamstresses Union? His eyes widen at the question. You mistake your importance, Wolf. No, I was not spying on you. Until Mr. Telestrian's summons, you were beneath my notice. I saw only a customer. Now, do you require my magic? Are you really here? Algernon's face takes on a dreamy expression. Are any of us? Yes, Wolf, I am here. And at the Seamstresses Union. And a myriad of other places. On to the work at hand. Do you require my magic? Who are you? I am a peddler of magical spells, spirits, and foci. Nothing more. Nothing else? No. Do you require my magic? No. No, I don't. I'm not a magic dude. Who's that here? Mr. Telestrian, hello. Is there something I can clarify for you? Tell me more about Project Aegis. Telestrian Industries Corporation has been working on Project Aegis for 2 years without fully understanding its use. Lothway did not trust me with the information. My engineers finally met the Dragon's specifications 3 months ago, and had just begun the production process when my cousin Lynn hired Shadowrunners to destroy the lab and the factory, leaving us only the sample you stole. Why was Marie-Louise taken by the Universal Brotherhood? He pauses before answering. The host for the Queen is chosen very carefully as the interactions between the Queen and lead shaman are critical. A family connection between the two roles is ideal. As you have discovered my father's indiscretion with Melinda Watts, you know that Jessica Watts, the shaman, and Marie-Louise are related by blood. I would appreciate if that information remained in the shadows. How do I use Aegis? My people have weaponized the Project Aegis formula by creating shells which, when fired, propel a high-velocity cloud in the material, which should be effective at killing exposed insect spirits. There are more effective ways to deliver Aegis, obviously, but time was of the essence and I needed to improvise. Cool, thanks, James Telestrian. Hey, McCluskey, guess what? I'm still alive. You're gonna die, asshole. We're all gonna die, McCluskey. Yeah, but you're gonna die screaming. Okay. I was listening. It sounds bad. Yep. Thank you for everything. Piece of cake. I don't think so, but thanks for the reassurance. You look like you have a question. Why were you locked up at the Universal Brotherhood? Father didn't approve of my boyfriend and tried to scare him off. Something went wrong and Hakim ended up in a wheelchair. Father covered the whole thing up and lied to me about Hakim. He told me horrible things. Her jaw clenched. And I believed him. My Aunt Lynn told me the truth about Hakim and how my father lied. She preyed upon my anger. I was so disgusted with him. It was easy for her to get me to leave and join her new family at the Universal Brotherhood. What did Lynn Telestrian and the Universal Brotherhood want with you? Aunt Lynn was very excited to have me there, almost manic. She talked about the inner circle and how I was going to be at its center. She said I would be their queen. The way she spoke, it was as if she'd seen God or something. Her eyes closed and she hugs herself tightly. But it's not God she sees, it's bugs. Only bugs. Was it Hakim who helped you in the Matrix? She smiles in love. Yes, even after my father ruined his life and convinced me to hate him, he's still been watching over me. My angel in cyberspace, Baron Samedi. After we escaped, I told Hakim about the Brotherhood and about the bugs. It was his idea to steal Project Aegis, so you could go back into the Universal Brotherhood and exterminate the bugs. But I don't know how he knew about it. Baron Samedi just knows things. So what did Hakim tell you about us breaking into your father's office? Nothing. I haven't spoken to him since last night. Why? What happened? Uh, it went as planned until your father's people found me and brought me in. We went in hard and fast. He hasn't contacted you? No, and I thought he would by now. Did something happen to him? I'm sure he's okay. He was in the Matrix the whole time. That's what I thought. Hakim is amazing in the Matrix. I'm sure I'll hear from him soon. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Quoth. Do you have stuff for me? In addition to the Aegis-loaded launchers we will provide, I am authorized to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. Show me the gear. What rifles do you have? Love a good rifle. I think I have the best rifle. Show me the outfits. Do I want the quickness +1? Or do I want to just like go all out with the street armor? Okay. Okay, let's do that then. I wonder if it's worth taking a couple of premium medkits as well. Show me what you have. What do you got? My left leg is basic, that's Alpha, Universal Omnitech. There we go. So I've got Mega Alpha now, right? Oh, basic eyes. This is 6% to hit. Yeah, we want that. And then I can sell... No, I can't. I need some cyber installed. Show me what you have. Can I sell my stuff? Guess not. I'm good. Gee willikers. Thanks, dude. Quick save. Are you ready to get knee-deep in ectoplasm? Got a few questions. Of course you do. So who are you? I am he, as you are me, and we are all together. Excuse me? He seems disappointed that you didn't get his joke. You're excused. He bows with a flourish. I am Harley O'Quinn, the Light-Bearer, last knight of the Crying Spire, he who manipulates Shadowrunners and fights duels with assholes. And for the next 2 hours, I'm at your service. So how do we kill an insect spirit? Ah, the fun gory stuff. Step 1. Damage the bug using conventional weapons and magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Step 2. Shoot the insect spirit using the Project Aegis launcher that Telestrian people created. Step 3. Keep shooting until either the spirit is destroyed or you are bug food. Rinse, repeat. What's the connection with the bugs and the Universal Brotherhood? Harlequin's eyes glitter at the question. Oh, this one is genius. Genius. Talk about hiding in plain sight. This cycle, the bugs didn't use some whacked-out shaman in a small rural village as their portal. They're thinking big. They set up shop in every major city, created a major marketing campaign, and then began aggressively recruiting the dropouts, the disaffected, and the deranged. Just like any good cult. If Aegis fails, if we fail, the world will be absolutely overrun by bugs. It's brilliant. Does Hans Breckhaus really work for a great dragon? He winks. No. I'm ready. His eyes light up. I thought you'd never ask. I suppose you should know. Telestrian's technicians only had time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one, naturally. Another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug splattering firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us for the final prototype weapon. With the final prototype weapon. And now let us walk away. We have a date with Destiny, and she does not like to be kept waiting. So that's him, right? He'll be the... Yeah, so he's got the Aegis launcher. Then, yes, because you're cheap as well. Do you have magic? You do, you have heal wound. Marvelous. Shotgun, rifle. Do we take a samurai? Someone else who can just beat the shit out of people. Assault shotgun. Sorry, I meant to hire you. Oh, there's the Nephilim network. I forgot about these guys. Assassin. Brute. Tech mage. Utility man. Weapon mate. I don't know what all these things are. But let's... Ah, fuck it. Let's just take these. Ah, fuck it. You return to the Universal Brotherhood in anything but... I can't read. Your return to the Universal Brotherhood is anything but subtle. The team hits the same back door Coyote found, and you storm through, quickly making your way into the restricted area and the room where you last met Jessica, and the encounter with the bug. You stand there together, listening to the sounds of chittering coming from somewhere in the distance. Harlequin stares into the darkness, humming tunelessly while fingering the sword on his hip. Then he turns, lifts his Aegis launcher to his lips and gives it a kiss. You give the signal, and the hunt begins. That side door you found last time you were here was helpful. We avoided all those Universal Brotherhood sparkled yahoos. Telestrian was right. You're a real value add. Harlequin grins wide, a predatory grin, both sets of his pearly white teeth offset by the livid red lipstick around his mouth. Now the fun begins. Wait! Of course you do. If you won't tell me who you are, will you at least tell me what you can do? See this sword? Yeah, it looks unusual. Can you tell me more about it? I can stick people with it. Pretty good too. I also have one of those Telestraphware magical bug eradicating launchers like the rest of you. That it? Is that not enough? Was that in the game? Beyond the tattoos that adorn my face, I have another, a recent addition, in a place that only those closest to me will ever see. It is a dragon, don't tell Hans. Oh, and I am a powerful mage as well, I forgot that. How do we kill an insect spirit again? Need a little reminder, do all the stuff that we've already asked. Now here's the tricky part. If we don't destroy the spirit fast enough, the spirit will re-enter the host, reanimate it, and rejuvenate it back to full health. It's called the 3 R's of buggery. You didn't mention that before. I didn't want to scare you. What can we expect to find down here? You know as much as I do on that account. You have actually seen one of those entonomical, synergetic, transviatical dwellers in the darkness. I have not. However, based on your recent reconnaissance, I would expect to find deranged cultists, deranged priests, and a deranged shaman, and a shit ton of giant bugs. I'm ready. Why does he get to go first? Does he have anything that empowers me? The adept gains 0 AP cost attack that does 6 HP damage to... Quick strike. It costs nothing to use. That is good. Okay, let's go then. Right, what have you got? You have a sword. Ah, I see. $37, $38. Okay, at least one of you could do something. What have I got? Very nice. You can cast heal on the only guy who got hit. And then I suppose run in and hit this guy with your sword. We'll do quick attack first, actually. Hoya! Hoya! Why are you so shit at hitting things? Well, at least you're strong when you hit things. Locked, locked. I guess Overwatch in that sort of a direction. That's where we need to go. Stop the ceremony, okay. Oh wait, this is... we came in from here last time, didn't we? Yeah, I remember. So we do actually just need to go down here. Glory to the elevated. I was hoping that'd kill him. Right, that's 2. Hopefully. Nice. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going, man? Why, hello there. Line of sight blocked by what? It's outrageous. Do some Overwatch, just in case. Nice. Oh, I see a bug. Get behind cover. Right. We run over here. You use your little quick action. Slap him in the face. Then you give him the old what for and give him another one. Nice. Whoa. What do we think? Ah, not quite. Well done. You're the only one without one of the special guns. Fuck. Oops. Sorry, Harlequin. Maybe you can... Fuck. Come on, Harlequin. Right, change to that gun, and then Overwatch. Makes sense, right? Same with you. Get down here. Change to your special gun and Overwatch. Why did you not Overwatch, Wolf? Nice. Okay. Let's get everyone to reload their weapons. Before proceeding. Let's try and keep everyone tip-top whilst we're here. Get back on your sword, boy. This could be risky, but I'm doing it. He's going in. That was a pathetic Overwatch. You fool. Now I'll quick strike you. What abilities do you have actually? There's additional 1 AP damage, ignore the weapons, HP damage, cleaves multiple targets, deals an additional damage, and basic attack. Let's try that. Waja! Wajajaja! What the fuck did that come from? I didn't even see him. Oh. Oh. Why are they so desperate to kill him? How are you doing? Wounded 17. Maybe I should have done it on you actually. I think they're both dead now. You get around here until you can get healed again. Nice. Wait. You cannot Overwatch. You don't have the right gun. You're gonna have to just come and hide like a wussy boy. Very good. Bugger. You don't have the right gun. Oh, is he back to being a normal enemy again? For fuck's sake. Right, I'm afraid your time is up. Now, it would be if I could hit anything. For fuck's sake, line of sight. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, 73% chance. He misses 4 shots in a row. You deserve to die, dude. Right, down it goes again. Both of you get on Overwatch. He's got a 73% chance to hit, and he missed 6 shots in a row. He is shite. Come on! Thank you. Displays a map of the UCAS. Chicago is listed as a priority. I'm gonna guess there's nothing more up there. Let's go back to exploring down here. Who's wounded? It's just you. Oh, there's another door around there. I didn't see that one. Let's all line up as we do. We ready? You get the door open. Oh, what is that? A pile of broken bodies. The bones look twisted and their jaws hang open, seemingly in terror. Does this look like it might be a boss room? There is indeed a Brotherhood gunner over there. Not enough AP. Oh. Oh, hello. Ah, hello. More hellos. Right, let's get him dead first. Then we can sort of start popping off. Leave you till last, actually. Nice. Oh. Okay, we're okay. We're all right. Let's get him doing that. Change him to this gun to finish off that guy. Oh, hello. So I think, yes, let's get that reloaded. Yes, let's kill this guy. Good. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay. Hi, buddy. Well done. Good. That's what I like to see. Attaboys. Is there more? I suppose if there is. Let's get prepped. Let's get prepped. Is there somewhere we can go? Is that something? What's our objective? Stop the ceremony. But I don't know where it is. That's the problem. Can I run in here? Apparently not. What about down here? Ah. Oh, no. In here? Ah, okay. You get your skimpy little ass over here so that he can heal you for 1 damage also. And you wait there for your team. Ah. The cold utilitarian facilities of the Brotherhood's private areas break away and degenerate into sprawling subterranean tunnels, tunnels that were not crafted by the hands of man. The air is foul with the smell of decaying flesh and something else, a rank, stinging, acid bite that hits the nose and eyes hard. Wet, squirming noises echo throughout the tunnels, punctuated by low moans and the occasional gasp. For what, you can't tell. One thing you can tell, though. Aegis works. You shoulder your launcher and keep going. We continue on, down to the belly of the beast. Perhaps you should construct an epic poem about our adventure here. It would not be the first written about me, to be sure. I shall consider it. Now onward! You hear him muttering rhymes to himself as he walks. Oh, I think he liked that. Right, 10 karma. So stick that into range combat. That's the maximum for humans, dwarves, and orcs. Right, you head around here, my boy. Where is everybody? Why do I feel like they're all going to burst out the walls? Yep. Why, hi there. You finish him off. Hide behind here. Reload. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice. What I'm going to want you to do is get up here and overwatch this bastard with that gun. Holy shit, they're all coming in from behind me. Stop it! Right, he needs to go down. You need to heal him. He took a lot of damage. Fuck's sake. 75% chance, my dude. It's like XCOM all over again. Right. You're gonna have to get up here. Finish the job off. What? Nice. Okay. Who's wounded? Do it on him for now. There we go. Hi, guys. Well done. Well done for missing. We appreciate it. You didn't even manage to do anything, did you, buddy? For fuck's sake. They're always behind me. True form bombardier. Okay, you're dead. Right, Harlequin. I'm gonna need you to do your thing. Very glad I ran Harlequin up here. Fuck me, man. Come on. He's right there. Thank you. Right, what are we thinking? Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? In fact, I'd say it looks fucking horrible. Well done. Well done. Okay. Oh. I think you definitely need to die. And we can continue taking pot shots at you, I suppose. Don't miss. Use that. Okay. Good. Disappointed. Ow. Come and stand right next to him. And then Overwatch. You come and stand here. Heal your good... Oh, for fuck's sake. Very good. To be expected. Right, sword boy. Come and see what's shaking. Gotta remember to reload. It's important. Can you heal yet? Yes, you can. This is looking suspicious, isn't it? Oh, hello. If I go there, can I see them? I can. Harlequin. I'm gonna want you to go there. Heal him. And then hit this guy. And then hit him again. Dock Wagon Gold Trauma Kit. Nice. HE Phosphorus Grenade. Premium healing kit, you can have it. Send that to the stash. Another premium healing kit. A locked safe that has both a card reader and a data jack. I can't do anything with it. Boo. Oh, that is just a safe. Door unlocked. Nice. Let's get out of here, man. The Bug Shaman. A rhythmic thrumming punctuates the air, passing through you, vibrating your lungs and your chest, and making it hard to breathe. It's an electricity that makes the hair on your skin stand up in protest. Ahead, you hear the sounds of chanting, accented by the moist wriggling of larvae. There are low rumbles too, stone on stone. The sense of imminence is everywhere. Something is coming, and it has to be stopped. Okay. Is this it? Hello then. Jessica appears to be in the throes of a violent trance or mild seizure, a manic state brought on by the terrible energies she's attempting to conduct. Wolf, stop! The Queen approaches! The vessel! The summoning! We cannot be disturbed! There is no vessel, and there will be no Queen. Jessica's eyes roll in the back of her head. Whatever magic she's channeling is fast approaching a crescendo. Lynn speaks in her place. You may have taken Marie-Louise, our chosen, but another Telestrian will take her place. I give myself willingly. I will be host to our queen, and the mother of a new world. You've seen what these things do, Lynn. This queen will devour you, body and soul. Harlequin makes an exaggerated grimace, and then crap out a few billion young. Blech. No, I will become a perfect being. Through me and through my sacrifice, a new age will begin. When Jessica speaks next, her eyes have a disturbing sharpness. Her words are echoed by Lynn in a manner that suggests a connection beyond their shared zealotry. The Hive has no thought beyond hunger, no goal beyond redemption. We are one. Sam had a hunger too, didn't he, Jessica? This seems to throw her off. What? You said it yourself. Sam had appetites. All that mattered to him was his next fix. Vile appetites. Appetites he couldn't control, and he died for them. Because I willed it. Yes, but why? There was more to it than just your mother. The hum of magical energy permeating the room seems to quiet. She's listening. You came under the thrall of these creatures long before you knew of your mother's death. The Brotherhood, they were a family to me. Yes, and they had already freed you from your old life, so why come back? Why kill Sam? She falters. I had to, for what he did, for what he'd become. You said Sam represented a sickness in the world, but I think he represented the sickness in you. You're trying to confuse me. You saw a wrongness in yourself, and you projected it onto Sam. No, he He was your brother, Jessica. Your twin, don't you see? Jessica falls quiets. She bows her head. I'm sorry. But there's no turning back. I cannot undo what's been done. And I can't stop what's to come. Jessica's body then suddenly spasms, arcing her back and nearly lifting her off her feet. She lets loose a scream, falling somewhere between elation and agony. The Queen is near! Oh. Stop the ceremony. Okay. That is now asleep. I'm gonna have to hit you, I'm afraid. Sorry, Jessica. Oh, she's got a lot of health. Fucking hell. Oh, is that also a pillar? I guess let's also shoot this. It's immune, hooray! Fuck off, come on. Nice. Right, I wonder if that can only be hurt by those weird things. Let's try it next turn. Overwatch over there somewhere. Okay. That is one down. Oh, they're everywhere. What's he got? Mana Bolt 3. Well, you got her at least. Right. You short range does -1 AP but reduces HP damage by 6. Can hit adjacent targets. What? What are you doing? What are you doing, Jessica? You have ruined everything! Okay, the ceremony is stopped. That is jolly good. Was somebody hurting? He was. Come on, dude. I got faith in you. I believe in you. I had so much faith. I had so much belief. And for you. What is that thing? True form soldier. Come on, one. That's all it takes. Thank you. What do we need to do now? Eliminate the rest of the insects. Okay, we can do that. Come on, everyone, Overwatch the bastard. Hopefully he's dead when he gets up. Nice. Right, I eliminated the rest of the insects. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained or the strength of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There is something missing from her now. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She's abandoned me, expelled me. Unworthy. Unworthy. There's still hope for you, Jessica. She bows her head and closes her eyes, forcing a torrent of tears to cascade down her cheeks. I wish that were true, but there's no hope for me now. There's no hope for anyone. She opens her eyes, and there is nothing but hopelessness within. There is a nest like this in every major city. There's no stopping them. Oh God. And Sam. I'm so sorry, Sam. The fuck are you? Jessica looks at you, pleading. Please, Wolf, don't let them eat me. Death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. Take her with you. She lowers her head in shame. I understand. And then we assume that I killed them, right? The bugs? You emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter, surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun, and is quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly recovered as you step out onto the street, the order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. You can see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica Watts has been dealt with, and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need now is to make a phone call, and it ends. And after we broke up the ritual, Wolf chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And Wolf says something like, I won't let them eat you, Jessica. You're coming with me. You're going to pay for what you've done. It was very dramatic. Then we splattered the bugs and handed her over to the UCAS FBI. They're going to want to have a long talk with her about the Universal Brotherhood. So this nest is cleaned out and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. James assesses you with a newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was a success, Wolf. Herr Brackhaus is having it weaponized now for distribution to knight-errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident, and I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they must be dealt with immediately. What happens next? That is for others to determine. People other than you. Still, you have turned in a yeoman's effort, and, regardless of your obvious flaws, you are deserving of a reward. What would you ask of me? Oh, what would we do? McCluskey is an asshole, but that's just petty. I want to get paid real money. I hear you have an opening for a new VP of Security. Telestrian's ice breaks for a moment. I do indeed, and I believe you have already undergone the required interview. Very well, Wolf. Report to work as Vice President of Telestrian Industries Corporation Security on Monday. Just wear something more appropriate. Good day. Oops. Okay. Well, I've gone corporate. I have gone corporate. Nice. That got me to maximum range combat. Is there still more to do? Coyote. Guess that's it, huh? You captured Sam's killer and now he'll get his justice. All that's left is to get paid. What will you do with the money? Save it. You never know when you'll be down on your luck again. You don't seem like the type. Coyote grins. First time. Well, I'm gonna grab Paco, head back to the Union, maybe watch a trid or something, and I could use a long shower too. After that, you could learn the business, take over for Mrs. Kubota someday. She gets a twinkle in her eye. Someday, maybe, when the rest of my body is made of metal too, but not today. Today, I run the shadows, get paid, get dirty. See you around, Wolf. You're quite a guy. I can honestly say I've never met an elf quite like you. Yeah, I'm something else, alright. What's our objective? Is there one? Let's talk to McCluskey, see what he has to say. McCluskey's alternating between trying to look important and trying to avoid actual work. What are you looking at, tube? Oh, I can't do anything. Nothing, just an asshole. The painted elf is watching a scene unfold around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I cared to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Where's Herr Brackhaus? I thought he'd be here too. He flew back to Berlin, all sorts of things brewing there. He was very impressed with you, though. It could probably turn into work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with the dragon, kid. They're playing a different game entirely. Okay, seriously, who are you? A friend. Until I need you for something, then I'm a bastard. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd as he speaks. Look around. Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. You think they can control the press? One way or another they will. If they can't be manipulated, coerced, or bribed, they'll probably disappear, quietly. There's more, though. He nods his head towards James Telestrian. Note the expression on the UCAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian? Dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and Tir Tangire. They're not going to trust what he's telling them. And frankly, I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game. Always has. How could James turn this to his advantage? Well, there's an economic incentive, for one, power for another. If there was an outbreak of bugs in a major city and his company had the only product capable of combating it, you think it might give him some sort of edge? I'm not saying he'd do that, but I am saying his field test results were quite compelling. Let me show you one more. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy there? He's with Ares Macro Technology. Enormous megacorp. Ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for a while now. Clearly they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business, all working to ensure the truth stays hidden. Not from me. No, not from you. You're a runner, that's the idea. But it's not the giant machination it appears to be. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas, and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it a life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus. Alas. So what's the lesson in all of this? That I did all of it for nothing? He laughs. Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this. The game is rigged. The cards are stacked. The dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was. Every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think what they're told to think, and buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. And that's why we don't play their fragging game. We don't swallow their dreck sandwich and politely ask for another. It's why we run the shadows. That's where the real life is, kiddo. Reality's living in the places no one wants you to see. See you around, Harlequin. Anything else to say? Nope. Hey, Jake. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. Knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Did you doubt I would? Not for a minute. He scratches his mop of red hair. Guess that concludes the story of Wolf and the Dead Man's Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking. Maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get in trouble here. You only skimmed the surface. I heard Mitsuhama's looking for a team, and they specifically want elves. No idea what it's about. And I just got word something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tiers got it on total lockdown. No fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. And there's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I got plenty of friends there who are good for a job. Something's bound to come up. What do you say? I'm not sure I'm going to stay in Seattle. I get it. This town isn't for everybody. Well, there's work all over. If you want to find me, I'll be at McCracken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey, Wolf. I was wondering if I was going to see you here again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Hello, Dresden. How's my favorite body snatcher? Busy. He pops his eyebrows, eager. You know it's all over the Trivet, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish, of all places. Turned out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. He leans in, whispers conspiratorially. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Why, Mr. Dresden, I have no idea what you mean. Dresden winks. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? That was a double negative. So, big question. What about the Dead Man's Switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, you going to collect? Damn right I'm going to collect. Excellent, I'm sure you deserve it. How do you collect? I was told I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my comlink. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. Guess it's time to end this thing. I guess so. Take care, Wolf. The phone before you has a simple numeric keypad. You can use it to call Sam's law firm and cash in on the Dead Man's Switch. Okay. You tap the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the vidphone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints into the phone and recognition slowly dawns on his face. Oh, hey, you. Wolf, right? So, you got Sam's killer, huh? That's right, and I want to get paid. Sure, of course you do. Hang on, let me slot Sam's video for you. He fumbles for a moment, and the camera jerks crazily. Then it goes to static and is replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background. Probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey buddy, looking good, looking good. He giggles. If you're calling this number, it means the job's done, right? He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congrats, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You were always the dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something. You know what I mean? I know you made it right somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back. His breath hitches in his chest. Do you get the feeling like I'm not going to get paid? You son of a bitch, Sam. You're the only one who ever tried to help me. Ever. Except my sister. She tried. More than once she tried. I never let her through. Never let her in. I regret that a lot. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. We're twins, I guess. You still a twin after one of you dies? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs heavy. God, listen. Do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her, her name's Jessica. Tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. He straightens himself, shakes it off. I grins back. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry, but hey. Thanks again for giving a crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Tell you what. If you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be some people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. See you in hell. You fucker, Sam. He reaches towards forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence and then you feel a tug at your jacket. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? Thank you. He just said thank you. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a trivid thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestrian III or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and the Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis called FABS-3 is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. There we go. We're done. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Not quite the plot I was expecting at the end. I was expecting more of like a proper cyberpunk, you know, corporation infiltration. I guess that happened, but I probably wasn't expecting space bugs to be the main bad guys. Interesting. Very interesting. So I guess the question is, are those space bugs part of the lore for the tabletop game? Should probably have a look. Yeah, it was good fun. It was very good. Now we can sit here and watch the credits. And make sure we show our appreciation for the people that made this game. So, I think next stream, tomorrow, I'll probably start Riven, the Riven remake. Yeah, I think I will. I will start Riven, and then over the weekend maybe play something different. Because I don't want to rush through it, you know? Because I only played the original recently, so I'd like to take my time with it and not like just remember what to do and, you know, run through it in a few hours. But I have heard there's new puzzles and stuff, so should take me longer. But I think, yeah, Friday, tomorrow is going to be Riven. And then over the weekend I might play Yakuza 4. Get into that. Get that smashed through. I guess the question is, I have the next game, Shadowrun Dragonfall. So I guess at the end of that, he said that the German dude, he's flown back to Berlin. And I know Dragonfall is set in Berlin, and it's called Dragonfall, and he serves the Great Dragon. So I'm guessing, story-wise, he's got something to do with it. So I'm not sure when that playthrough will be coming, probably in the next few weeks. But I need to think about what kind of character I want, because this was fun. But we missed a lot of options we could have done with things like charisma or like the hacking element, the social etiquettes, whatever they were called. There were a lot of things we could have done if we had more skill in those. But I think, long story short, I'm quite happy that I was able to kill things in one hit with that full auto ability by the end. That was good. Although I did notice, I'm not sure what happened, but those last few battles, the accuracy seemed to just really drop off. You know, before, if it was 50%, I was probably hitting 80% of the time. And there was like 80%, and I was hitting 20% of the time. Bizarre. Very bizarre. Anyway, we're now going to sit in silence and stare at the credits. Good lord, how many people are there? Can we... There we go. I think these are the crowdfund people. I'm only really interested in showing the people that made the game, you know, not the people that supported the game. But I'm sure you can pause it at any given second if you want to see who supported this game. Christ, look at how many there are. Okay. We saw enough of that. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will hopefully catch you tomorrow for some Riven. Thank you for watching. Take it easy. Goodbye.